mommy, community in action. But oh my, love the sound of that. Look, daddy, there's a book for me too. But oh my, love the sound of that. Creative, affirming, and culture for me too. Look, granny, I love the sound of that. Look, granny, I love the sound of that. Look, granny, I love the sound of that. Learning, exploring my history, you see. Look, mommy, I love the sound of that. We confident, we practice and develop fluency. Look, daddy, I love the sound of that. Families, they bonding, they representing me. Look, granny, I love the sound of that. Look, I'm here, love the sound of that. Nice, I see, love the sound of that.
So reliable, culturally relevant. Sit back and listen to the wisdom while we represent. So reliable, culturally relevant. Readers to leaders, they hold it down where they have to sit. So reliable, culturally relevant. Sit back and listen to the wisdom while you represent. So reliable, culturally relevant. Readers to leaders, they hold it down, yeah, they have a sit.
Look, mommy, community in action. Well, oh my, love the sound of that. Look, daddy, there's a book for me too. Well, oh my, love the sound of that. Creative, affirming, culture for me too. Look, granny, I love the sound of that.
Greetings, Virtual Village family. How are you all doing this evening? I hope you all are doing extremely well, because I know I am, and I know I am super, super excited to be here for the beginning of our fall season. Again, if you guys have been following us, we have been doing literacy time, story time since the first day that school shut down. We ran that thing for a long time, and it was wonderful. We had all kind of phenomenal people coming up here and reading, and it was great. And we took our little summer hiatus, but we've been working. I mean, like, got me working day and night to make sure that we bring you guys another level of programming, okay? Infusing all the things that matter with Clever Communities in Action. So if you guys do not know, I am Star Armstrong, and I am the founder of Clever Communities in Action. And we are a nonprofit organization that focuses on improving literacy in African-American children and families. But our method is through culturally affirming literature. That means literature where our children are able to see themselves positively represented. We know that representation matters in everything, right? So it is nothing like little brown children seeing beautiful brown faces, stories that reflect who they are. And that's what we are all about. So tonight, you guys are in for a treat. You are in for a double, triple dose of positivity, of some knowledge, of learning about our history and culture, the things that we don't hear about all the time, getting us pumped up and amped about who we are. And then literacy is the foundation of learning, right? So we know as parents, as teachers, as students, that the school system is not always kind to us and kind to our children, but we have some teachers who are coming on here later to do some foundational literacy instruction, and they are about that life. They are dedicated. They love our babies. They understand our babies. They are patient with our babies. So that's quite a few things I told you guys about, right? So make sure that you hold tightly. And I got one more thing I want to share with you. One more thing before I step away for a minute. You can be eligible for a giveaway. We are giving away a Black children's book bundle. And all you have to do, if you guys want to be eligible for that, is to go over to the Clever Communities in Action Facebook page. Make sure that you like the page. Make sure that you share our commercial promo and drop a comment on there. And then you can be eligible to win an African-American children's book bundle, okay? We are giving books away. We are giving books away. So with that said, y'all hold tight and get ready for the night, okay?
Greetings, virtual villagers. My name is Shania, and do you know what time it is? It's affirmation time! Time to remind ourselves how great we are. So everybody, repeat after me. I am smart. I have purpose. I am confident. I am valuable. My voice is worthy of being heard. I am an asset to my family, school, and community. I respect myself and I respect others. I am beautifully made inside and out. I love my beautiful hair and I love my beautiful brown skin. I am more than enough. Great job, virtual villagers. Can I get a virtual high five? Great job. And always remember how fantastic you are.
Greetings, virtual villagers. I'm Makai, and today's quote is by Star Armstrong. As we teach children to read, we must provide them with books that pique their interest and affirm their values of the experiences and existence in the world.
This episode of the Virtual Village Show has been brought to you by Truist. Buying or selling a home doesn't have to be difficult. At the James Allen Group, we work tirelessly to get families into homes and to get our listings sold quickly at the best price. James Allen, our principal broker, has over 30 years of experience as a realtor. As a U.S. Navy veteran, his knowledge of Hampton Roads and its community is a vital tool in meeting the home buying needs of military families. If you're ready to buy or sell your home, contact the James Allen Group at 757-449-8322. Sign up today for our free home buyer or seller seminar at jamesallengroup.com.
Jumbo Virtual Villagers, I am Jaimir, and I'm here to bring you today's Moment in History. The Black Panther Party for Self-Defense was founded by Bobby Seale and Huey P. Newton. The media focused on the party's afros, militant clothing, and willingness for armed self-defense. The Panthers were indeed militant in their appearance and structure, but the drive behind them was an undying love for the people. As a response to police brutality, they outlined a 10-point program that demanded decent housing, full employment, and much more for Black people. Their manifesto for change launched programs that benefited Black communities nationwide, like free dental care, breakfast for children living in low-income communities, and even drama classes. The Panthers wanted to protect their neighborhoods and restore unity within the Black community. If you're interested in this topic, be sure to check out our book recommendation.
Greetings, virtual villagers. I'm Asia, and I am back with today's book recommendation. Jaimir told you a little about the Black Panthers. If you're interested in reading a book about the Black Panthers, Panther in the Sky by Bridget Brown Jackson is the perfect book for you. You can purchase this book at your local Black-owned bookstore or visit smile.amazon.com and add Clever Communities in Action as your charity, and Amazon will donate a percentage of the price of your purchases at no cost to you.
All right, Virtual Village family, how are you all doing? How are you enjoying the programming so far? I hope you guys are. Make sure that you click that share button right now so that other people can tune in and know about what we have going on here. Are y'all feeling amped? Because I'm feeling amped because I know Shania came through with the I am powerful. I am strong. My voice is worthy of being heard. So you ought to be feeling real valuable right now. I know that I do. And then Jaimir came through with that moment in history. All right. You guys look forward to hearing more of those moments in history. We are going to be bringing again those moments in our history that have impacted the world, that have impacted this country, and the things that you don't hear about all the time. I guarantee you, as we dig deeper into this season, you're going to want to have your children tuned in. You're going to want to have yourself tuned in. You're going to want to have everybody gathered around. We got some nuggets here. We definitely do. So now comes our portion, because again, we are a literacy focused organization. So right now comes these foundational literacy skills, but we weren't bringing it from just anybody. Again, we are bringing teachers who understand the importance of positive cultural representation, understanding some of the challenges that African-American children deal with within the school system, and the ones who care and the ones who take time. So throughout the season, you're going to meet quite a few different teachers, but tonight you are meeting the awesome Miss Tyra Anderson, okay? Tyra Anderson is our teacher for the night, and she is coming through with a lesson. So if you have little ones, or again, we understand that literacy is the foundation of learning. So for everybody, you want to tune into this So I am going to step away, and the next person you see on the screen will be the lovely Miss Tyra Anderson.
This episode of the Virtual Village Show has been brought to you by Truist.
Miss Tyra is coming. Those little live technical difficulties. All right. So Tyra is coming up here. There you are. Are we playing tag? Are we playing? You are it, sis. We're like, who is coming up here? But here you are. And I'm so glad to have you up here. How is everything going with you this evening?
Everything is going good. I am so excited to be able to present a lesson tonight to our virtual village family.
I am glad that you are going to be presenting it as well. And I know everybody wants to hear what you're bringing from us for us. So I'm going to step away and let you do your thing. All right.
All right. Good evening. Good evening, virtual villagers. Again, my name is Miss Tyra Anderson, and I'll be presenting a lesson tonight. All right. So the first thing that we're going to do is do some capital letter naming. So we're going to do the alphabet song. So what I want you to do is get out your pointer fingers, boys and girls, and we are going to sing the alphabet song. I want you to point to each letter, and we're going to go through the alphabet song. So get your pointer fingers ready. All right, here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. All right, awesome job. And that's important for us to be able to put a letter to each, well, point to each letter and understand what they are and be able to recognize each letter. All right. So now we're going to practice writing one of our letters. So boys and girls, if you can grab a piece of paper and a pencil, and we're going to practice writing one of our letters. So I'll give you a few seconds to grab that. And this is important that we understand how to write our letters and how they form and the sounds that these letters make. So the letter that we're going to do tonight is the letter B. So first we're going to start with our capital B. All right, and so when we're writing that letter, you're going to draw a straight line down, just like that. And then you're going to start back at the top, curve around to the middle, and then around to the bottom. And letter B says B. So I want you to say the B as you write it. And I'm just going to rewrite that. So again, straight line down, curve around to the middle, and around to the bottom. And again, that says B. Go ahead and say that sound, B. Good job. Now we're going to do a lowercase b. All right, so with our lowercase b, we start with a straight line down, and then we're going to come to the middle and curve down to the bottom. And that is the lowercase b. And again, that says B. Go ahead and say that, B. Excellent job. Now we're going to do it again. So again, with our capital B, straight line down. And then we're going to curve around to the middle and curve around to the bottom. And again, every time you write it, I want you to say that sound, B, so we can remember the sound that these letters make. All right. Excellent. Now for our lowercase b. Again, straight line down. Come to the middle, whoop, and curve down to the bottom. B. Go ahead and say that again. B. Awesome job. All right, now that we've practiced our letter for today, we're going to talk about some rhyming words. And rhyming words are important because it helps us when we're learning letter families. And rhyming words are words that have the same sounds, okay? So let's try a couple of them. I'm going to say a pair of words, and I want you to repeat them, all right? All right, so our first set is dog, log. You say it. Awesome. So dog and log both have the og sound. All right, next set, gum, hum. You say it. Excellent. Gum and hum both have at the end. All right, our next set of words, sit, kit. Let me hear you say it. Excellent. And sit and kit both have it on the end. All right, our next set of words is hop, cop. All right, let me hear you say those two words. Good job. All right, and we hear op at the end of hop and cop. All right, our last set is duck, luck. Let me hear you say that. Awesome. Duck and luck both have uck at the end, so they have the same sounds. All right, great job, boys and girls. And how do we know that the words rhyme? That's right, because they end with the same sound. Awesome job. You guys did an amazing job with that. All right, so those are our rhyming words. And again, rhyming words are important because it helps us to learn about word families, all right? And that helps us when we begin to read. All right, so now we are going to take a look at some sight words. So I'm going to go through a couple different sight words, and these words are important because they are words that we see a lot in the books that we read. And sometimes they're not words that we can actually sound out. So we have to learn them by sight. All right, so the first word that we're going to go over is the. Can you say that word, boys and girls? The. Awesome. Now we're going to spell it. T-H-E. You spell it. Great. Now let's use it in a sentence. The baby is sleeping. Let me hear you say that. Excellent. All right. What's that word again, boys and girls? The. Very good. All right. Our next word is to. You say it. All right. Let's spell it. T-O. Now we're going to use that in a sentence. Can we go to the park? You say it. Awesome. What's that word again? To. Very good. All right. The next word is and. Let me hear you say the word and. All right. Now we're going to spell it. A-N-D. You spell it. Excellent. Now we're going to use it in a sentence. I like cats and dogs. Let me hear you say that sentence. Very good. All right. What's the word again? And. All right. Our last sight word for today is A. So So just like it's a letter, it's also a word, egg. And how do we spell A? Just like that, A. All right, now let's use A in a sentence. I had a cookie for dessert. You say it. Very good. Now let's review those sight words again. We had the, to, and a. Very good, boys and girls. All right, virtual villagers, I really hope you enjoyed tonight's lesson. And stay tuned because I'm going to read an awesome book and I really want you guys to hear it. So don't go anywhere and we will have a short commercial and I'll be right back to read that story.
Smart kids make our world better. At Heavenly Hearts, we believe that the right foundation is key to our future leader success. With our 4 key learning principles, which are inclusive learning environment, early exposure to financial literacy, community engagement, science and technology with engineering, art, and math labs will enrich each one of our future leaders as well as the community they are part of. In these unprecedented times, the $59 billion childcare industry has been dramatically impacted by the pandemic. Heavenly Hearts has currently implemented several advanced health and safety precautions to protect our children and staff at our current licensed facility in Chesapeake, Virginia. Our new location will continue to use advanced technology to protect our children from this and future threats to their health and safety. As our mission is to educate, empower, and equip our students with the necessary foundation to be holistically successful throughout life, we invite you to get involved. As an investor or community partner, you can help in a variety of ways. Contact Serena Mann at 757-254-8156.
All right, welcome back. I am going to read a story to you guys tonight. So I'm going to introduce this book. But first I want to go over the parts of the book. All right. So when we read a book, it's important to know how we even start to read a book, right? So the name of my book tonight is called Max and the Tag Along Moon. So this is the front cover of my book. And here we have the title. If I turn it over to the side, this is called the spine, all right? And then this part is the back of the book. Well, when you pick up a book, you're going to start at the front, all right? And then we also have the author of the book. So this book is written by Floyd Cooper. So the author writes the book, and then the pictures in the book are drawn by the illustrator. So the illustrator draws the pictures and the author writes the story. And then when we open up our book, we read from left to right. So you start here and you read from left to right. So again, the title of my books is Max and the Tag Along Moon, written by Floyd Cooper. One night, as Max was leaving Grandpa's house, he reached up to give Grandpa a big hug goodbye. In the sky behind Grandpa appeared a big, fine moon. Look, Grandpa, the moon. That old moon will always shine for you, on and on. Grandpa and Max gazed quietly at the big moon together as it embraced them in soft yellow light. Max smiled at the moon and Grandpa, then climbed into the car. Bye-bye, Grandpa. Bye-bye, Moon. As the car pulled away, Max kept his eyes on Grandpa until he disappeared from sight, and all he saw was the moon. Max kept his eyes on that moon, waiting for it to disappear too. The long ride home was swervy-curvy, this way and that, all the way, and the moon seemed to tag along. Max giggled as he watched the beautiful bright orb flicker through the passing trees, trailing behind the car as it traveled home, this way and that, playing peekaboo. Up a hill, down a hill, the moon was ever there. Over a bridge, around a curve, the moon bounced along. Around a tree, past the field of sleeping cows, the moon stayed quietly with Max. Through a small town with roundabout streets, Max gazed as the moon kept up. At the mouth of a tunnel and out the other end, Max smiled when he saw the moon there waiting. So that moon is going everywhere he's going. Dark clouds tumbled across the night sky. The stars and nightingales all faded away. Uh-oh, what is happening to the moon? Max searched the darkness and wondered, where is the moon? Grandpa said it would always shine for me. Finally home, Max took one last look up at the empty sky. I guess that old moon couldn't shine for me all the way home. Aww. Upstairs in bed, the room was dark. Max felt alone. He missed Grandpa. He missed that tag-along moon. Then slowly, very slowly, Max's bedroom began to fill with a soft yellow glow. The clouds faded away and the moon peeked through. Max gazed up at that magic ball of light and thought about what Grandpa said. That old moon will always shine for me. On and on. Max knew then that whenever he saw the moon, he would think of Grandpa. On and on. And he slept soundly, embraced in soft yellow light. The end. Well, virtual villagers, I really hope you enjoyed that story tonight. I really enjoyed reading it to you, and I thank you all for tuning in tonight. And I hope you'll be back with us on Tuesday and Wednesday. So thank you again, and have a good evening.
All right, villagers, how are y'all feeling? It's been a wonderful evening, I know, for me, and we are glad to have you all tuning in. Did Miss Tyra not do a wonderful job? Okay, I definitely enjoyed that story that she came through with, Max and the Tag-Along Moon, and then the lesson that she read. Again, literacy is the foundation of learning, and one of the reasons why we wanted to put this on this virtual platform was to supplement the things that happen in the classroom, and also to give our children and anybody, because the reality is literacy matters at every age, and a lot of people may struggle with literacy, whatever that age range is. But we wanted a platform where you can be either with your family or be one-on-one and not feel judged by these things, okay? Take it all in. We want family engagement. But if you have a little one who is sitting down watching with his family or watching by him or herself, he's either around people that he or she loves or just to herself, and there's no judgment as you're going through that lesson, okay? Because a lot of times when it comes to learning how to read, people may feel insecure if they're new to it, okay? So being able to have this online platform like this provides a creative opportunity for literacy, for foundational literacy skills. And again, Tyra did a great job with the lesson. You guys keep tuning in with us because on Mondays and Wednesdays, that's when we have the foundational literacy lesson and the story from the teachers. But on Tuesdays, on tomorrow, you get the history, you get the affirmations, and you get the community connection. Those of you who have been following this program, you know we bring different people on to read Black children's books. So you get the flavor and the stories, the ones that different people like and the ways they read. And we convene around a love for Black stories, all right? So no matter what the age, but make sure you pull the little ones up. And then also the community connection is the time that we get to discuss things that are going on with our community. So hop in on that discussion whether we're talking about education and Black children, whether we are talking about strictly literacy, whether we are talking about history and culture, or whether we are talking about current events. It's the safe space for you to come here and connect with the community and talk about the things that are going on, the real things that are going on that we all can relate to, okay? Because we keep it culturally competent around here. We keep it culturally affirming around these parts, okay? So y'all drop some comments. Let us know how you're thinking, how you're feeling. Again, we are so glad to have you here. We hope you enjoyed the debut of our fall season, and it's just gonna keep getting more interesting, and it's just gonna keep getting better. Remember, if you would like the opportunity, let me pull down the little stash a little bit, okay? If you would like the opportunity to win a Black children's book bundle, okay, I have so many books beside me, but I'm not gonna go into the whole stash. If you guys are interested in winning, then all you have to do is make sure you go and like the Clever Communities in Action Facebook page. Make sure that you share our promo video and drop a comment in the promo video, and then you become eligible to win an African American children's book bundle. All right, and we will announce the winners at the end of the week. And you know, these book bundles are so important because we want to help you guys build up the libraries of the little ones in your lives, okay? Their books, their homes should be filled with images of themselves and stories that are told for us by us. I see you, Miss Owens. I see you there. I saw you, Cornelius. All of the people who have tuned in, who have dropped comments, I hope you found value in this. We have been working hard. There's a lot going on behind the scenes right here. And shout out to all the people who are making this happen. Again, thank you to Miss Anderson, Miss Tyra, and our young people, you guys. Shania coming through with that affirmation like that. Did y'all feel that? Because I know I felt it. To Jaimir coming through with the moments of history, making you understand and feel the importance of all of those things. And to Asia and Makai with the quotes and the book recommendations, all of these things, these are our youth. This is representation. These are when you pull your children up, they are seeing people who look like themselves, and that's what is important to us, all right? So make sure you guys come back tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Community Connection. Again, we'll have the reads, and y'all been used to seeing Rodney. Rodney will be back, and we'll have our guest readers up there, and then the community is gonna connect, all right? So y'all enjoy. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you tomorrow, all right? Peace.
Look, mommy, community in action. What on my little sound of that? Look, daddy, there's a book for me too. What on my little sound of that? Creative, affirming, and culture for me too. Look, granny, a little sound of that. Look, granny, a little sound of that. Look, granny, a little sound of that. Learning and exploring about history, you see. Look, mommy, a little sound of that. We confident, we practice, and develop fluency. Look, daddy, a little sound of that. Families, they bonding, they representing me. Look, granny, a little sound of that. Look, I'm here, a little sound of that. Nice, I see a little sound of that.
So reliable, culturally relevant. Sit back and listen to the wisdom while we represent. So reliable, culturally relevant. Readers to leaders, they hold it down where they have to sit. So reliable, culturally relevant. Sit back and listen to the wisdom while you represent. So reliable, culturally relevant. Readers to leaders, they hold it down, yeah, they have to sit.
Look, mommy, community in action. Well, on my little sound of that. Look, daddy, there's a book for me too. Well, on my little sound of that. Creative, affirming, culture for me too. Look, granny, a little sound of that.
Like